Hello everybody, this is Conquering History Games, and welcome back to part 2 of my Castile run here in Hearts of Iron, pardon me, not Hearts of Iron 4, Crusader Kings 2, a much different game. And we are going to be borrowing some money from Jewish merchants so that I could then buy indulgences for my sins. We need to be getting our piety up, and it looks like our Crusade beneficiary needs to be changed. Okay, that's fine. Here's what we're going to do. Somebody's got high stewardship. You have a courtier here, and Escunes. He's just, but craven, humble, greedy. He's 48. How's he related to me? He's just somebody of my dynasty. Oh, he's French. That's a no-go. We're gonna... okay. We're gonna... Let's take a look at Lenore here. Okay, she's not married. Let's set her up with a matrilineal marriage to somebody. It doesn't really matter who. Oh, can marry her to my nephew. But I need somebody who's going to maybe make kids. My spy master, I think. The intrigue will help her out. Okay, so she's going to lose a bit of prestige from that, but it's fine. Now, the Holy Father has granted us absolution. Glory to God. Lose 75 gold, get 50 piety. Alright, that's something. Now, we can then contribute to the war chest. This gives us 50 piety. This gives us 25. Am I gaining piety every month? Yes. So, although if the Pope likes me more, will I possibly be a greater beneficiary? Yeah, we're just going to say I just know how much. And, yeah, I know just how much. Okay, we can change the target at any time. I was thinking about waiting, but we're just going to go ahead and do it now. Here we go. The Sultan of Maghreb. Let me make totally sure. Yes, Sultan Youssef III. This is the one. We're not going to go for his whole sultanate, although... No. One thing at a time. We are going to go just for the Kingdom of Andalusia. Yeah, just the Kingdom of Andalusia. Hopefully we will end up being the primary recipients. Now, what's going on here? Your wisdom and mercy are legendary. We propose that King Alfonso VIII of Leon and Queen Mother Berenguela the Great marry. My father wants to marry my mother. You know, I've seen some pretty sick shit over the years in this game, but this just might be the worst. I will allow it, though. I guess I'm just depraved. Alright. Actually, hold on a sec. I think I'll... Wait. Alfonso the 8th. Wait, Alfonso the... hold on. There's so many freaking Alfonsos in Spanish history that sometimes it's really hard to get them mixed up. But Alfonso... Okay, I'm positive that this is my mother. But I think this might actually be a mistake. They might have labeled him wrong, because I'm pretty sure... You see here... Okay. I'm stumbling over my words here, but you know how in the first episode I was talking about how the guy I'm playing, Fernando here, he's both the 2nd of Castile and the 3rd of Leon. There's an Alfonso the 8th who was a cousin to my character, because he was also a cousin to my character's father. But that, I think, was Alfonso the 8th of Castile. So things get really... I wish I had my... I need to reference my European royal family tree chart before I play again, but it's the game is labeling it as my father marrying my mother. Okay, we got Fernando the 2nd of Leon. Yo, I think this is my father, and it's his cousin. So he's Alfonso the 8th of Leon, but his cousin was Alfonso the 8th of Castile. And so this Alfonso of Leon, I think, is kind of interesting for a few reasons. One of which, I managed to sow distrust. Oh, fantastic. Good. Wait, let's move my councilman here. So this Alfonso, the one who is my father, at least according to the game, he is interesting because... Where do I want to put this guy? Maybe like down here or something. Because he called the first non-Scandinavian parliament in Western European history. And I guess it sort of depends on if you consider Iceland to be parliament or not. Vassal inheritance warning. We might lose this. Who's his heir? Because when he ascended to the throne, there was a lot of economic problems going on in Lyon. There were protests, town revolts, things like that, and he called a council of citizens. What were they called? What were they called? Damn it, the Lyon something Lyon Cortes? Yeah, like courts. Cortes de Lyon. To the insolent idler Fernando. Damn your seventh grandfather. This is a formal declaration of war. Our armies shall meet on the field of battle. So this is the Emir of Granada, whose liege is of course the Almohad Sultanate. So it looks like this war is starting early. Okay, first things first. Do any of my vassals not like me? Some of them could like me more, I think. Like, what's this guy's problem? Short reign, limited crown authority. Okay, so a lot of it's probably going to be because of that. What is this guy? Oh, he's Portuguese. That's why he doesn't like me. Well, we'll give you some sort of honorary title. Let's spread those out a little bit so we can get everything we can. Oh yeah, we have the Grand Master of the Knights of Calatrava here. You definitely deserve some sort of honorary title. You'll be the Keeper of the Swans. Although maybe we should focus more on the Count. So we have Count Fernando of Burgess. He's just a kid, so you'll just be my cupbearer. Alright, just Master. Didn't I already give Master of the Horse to somebody? Guess not. Alright, Count of Asturias in the north. Make you Seneschal. That's a big one. And yeah, now we've got the medium crown authority law that just went through as well. Ironically, though, I think this is making them like me less for like 5 years. So 1 step forward, 2 steps back, right? He's the Master of the Horse already. The Count of Soria, have I given him anything? What's left? High Almoner. I forget if I showed you guys, by the way, but I actually have been crowned by Pope Honorius III. So because I've been anointed by the Vicar of Christ himself, it is incontrovertible proof of my divine right to rule, giving me half a point of monthly prestige and piety, as well as increasing my church in vassal opinion. So it's a pretty good bonus. Pretty good bonus, all things considered. So I don't think the target's going to change. I doubt anybody's going to be able to get their hands on 500 piety, but I need to see to defending myself now. So look at that, we're now over 5,000 in levies we can raise. Let's kind of pull back and let's actually come over here to Cuenca and try to wait, what is this? Message about arranging a marriage to glorious King Fernando II. Your wisdom and mercy are legendary. Okay, he wants to marry my aunt. I thought I had married her already. Oh, this is a different aunt. Okay, so this is my aunt Leonor. This is my aunt Costanza. Well, I'm going to decline that, actually. Although we should find her somebody. Let's see. Yeah, she wants to marry a ruler. Can we find one for you? King of Galicia, Volhynia. Wait, what? Oh, the other Galicia, the one over here in Eastern Europe. Hey, there's the Teutonic state. For those of you who've seen my Teutonic campaign, remember how I said they start in Hungary? There they are. That's where they were before they went up to the Baltics. This would end in failure for them, but we don't know if that's going to happen here. We'll just have to wait and see. Okay, we could marry her to my cousin, the King of Portugal. Well, betrothed them, I should say. He's only 11. They probably won't create any children because well, she's actually not that much older than him. 5 years, he'll be of age. Yeah, they'll probably have some kids, but still, let's do something nice for her and get this marriage here, and then perhaps we can also form an alliance. Yes, we can indeed. You know, we'll use them, later abuse them. Okay, this is it. It's begun now. Beautiful. So, King Fernando II of Castile has accepted a call to arms from Pope Martinius II, opposing Sultan Yusuf III of the Almohad Sultanate due to having pledged to join the Crusade. King Fernando II of Castile had no other choice. Crusade for Andalusia. In a grand announcement, the Pope declares a crusade for Andalusia. It was once part of the core Christian lands, and lords from all across the world gathered to fight for it in a grand war once more. The The Andalusian lands have long been under the tyrannic rule of the Mohammed infidel Sultan Yusuf III of the Almohad Sultanate, but with the upcoming Christian onslaught, it is only a matter of time before he will fall. God will grant remission of sin to everyone participating in the righteous war, and I get 100 piety. Sweet. Okay, so this is gonna sound weird, but am I pulling in a profit every day? Okay, the first thing I want to do is I want to repay the loan. I don't want to be in debt anymore, which I know only puts me down to like 70 gold, but it's gonna be fine. There goes the Grandmaster of the Knights of Calatrava. It looks like they're gonna take the offensive. They're not gonna try to pull back. They're not liking the Cuenca plan. Oh yeah, they also now have their martial armor. Oh, I can relieve him. I do have auto-assign commanders on, right? Yeah. I just always auto-assign now. It's just a little bit too tedious for me to constantly be assigning them. Okay, one of the other members of the Dominican Order. He was falling asleep out there. Okay, we can call in our allies in the Holy War for Cordoba. Let's definitely do that. Okay. And now I've become friends with that guy. Okay, so let's take a look at the war chest here. Let's review how the new Crusader mechanic works. So right now, of course, there's no war score. You have the battles, the occupation. You can look at the list of battles and things like that. So that's pretty standard to any war. But we've got all these pledged people coming in who have a total comparative strength and 199% compared to the other side. So that's good. That's good. We definitely have them outnumbered. But, you know, you can look at the different people who are joining in on this. So, of course, there's me, but we've got, let's see, the Grandmaster of the Knights Hospitallers helping, Prince Conrad of Poland. Let's see here. Yeah, there's the Grandmaster Malric of the Knights of Santiago. Emperor Pierre of the Latin Empire is going to come help. So, from way over here, we'll be getting some reinforcements. My dad is coming. So is King Johann of Sweden. We've got the King of Bohemia. So a lot of big names joining. The Grand Duke of Poland, because Poland didn't have kings yet. Even though they say kings, it just makes it simpler. I think it's just for mechanic reasons. They just say he's the king. All right, and so the Knights of Calatrava just got their butts kicked. We need more funds to maintain charitable functions. I'm going to get a bonus if I donate to charity. Don't really want to donate to charity right now. I don't even have enough money to. Okay, but Portugal's coming to help me. Now my armies have been gathered. All right, we're going to put my brother in charge of the center flank, Manrique over here, the Knights of Santiago, and the Mayor of Madrid on the right flank. Okay, let's see what we can make happen, Captain. I think what we're actually going to do instead of Cuenca is we're going to hang out here in Toledo while we wait for the rest of the crusading armies to show up. I don't know if we're going to be able to be the major beneficiary because there's a huge amount of people joining here, so it might be a little bit difficult, and some of these are pretty big names that are coming to help. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to do an old Byzantine trick and just go around while they invade my homeland and strike theirs instead. My wife wants to be... Oh, yeah, that's right. My wife's from the Holy Roman Empire. Did I ever actually end up setting up that treaty with him? Or forming an alliance? Close relative or non-aggression pact. Okay, I guess we don't have one. Okay, so anyway, my wife wants to be the spy master. She does have 20 intrigue, which is, yep, that's 4 higher than my current guy. Of course, having a woman on the council is, some people are not going to like that. You know, he can get over it, Sebastian, because I let him marry my aunt, so he should be thankful. Anyway, what we're going to do with her is just, have her go study, or do I want her to go away from home? No, let's instead have her go sneak into Almohad territory and try to sabotage their capital province. And geez, now we also get to see this 12,000 death stack. Oh wait, no, these aren't mine. Oh, interesting. So we have like the Genoese army. A lot of Irishmen are down here. Yeah, from Meath and yeah, we got people from Meath down here. They're from Konatka. Yeah, long way from home, guys. Anyway, where's my army? Let's try to help these guys out. We might be able to fend off. What is this? Crusader Lord of Cairo? The Christian Crusaders have taken Cairo. What? And settled their soldiers around the area. Although the crusade for Andalusia is still ongoing, the area around Cairo is indisputably in the hands of Duke Peter of Cairo. Emboldened and supported by the new Lord of Cairo, the Crusaders fight harder than ever to conquer Andalusia. It is only a matter of time before the rest of the Muslim realms will fall. But Cairo's over here. What? I guess the Ayyubids joined. What? Holy War for Tripoli. Okay, this is something completely separate, I think. That's weird. Yep, they remember, it's the early access patch. It's the beta, you know, things can get weird. I don't know what that was about. But anyway, we're going to try to fend off this army. The Andalusian Liberation Revolt. What a bunch of nonsense. Okay, unfortunately I'm not leading this siege, but we technically have two different wars going on over here. There's the Holy War for Cordoba and the Catholic Crusade for Andalusia. All I know is that the Muslims must die. Okay, so once we've taken Aracina here, we need to go down here to Seville and then probably Granada next, I'm thinking. Now this is good, actually. This is pretty smart. The Crusaders are setting up here on the Straits so that they're going to be taking a combat penalty, all the Muslims who are trying to cross into Spain. Okay, I could stretch my green fingers. You know, I do like the gardening trait. Let's try to do that. Okay, just dismiss that for now. Okay. All right, let's see if we can maybe wrap up one of these wars. Oh, geez, we're going to have to go liberate. We're going to have to come back here and liberate these areas that have been besieged. But they've got pretty high fort counts. We got 5.5 over here. What the heck? You guys seeing this? The Ghost Sheik of Malaga? What is that? What does it mean? He's dutiful, trusting, lustful, wroth, and humble. Yeah, I'd be pretty trusting too if I was invisible. I could spy on people all the time. Okay, good news. My brave knights have captured the target of this crusade, Rancea, says the commander of the Knights of Calatrava. Great, so we got some prestige and piety out of that. So I guess we should siege that all the way down first. Together with your gardeners, you have redesigned your castle garden into a more manageable form. You have organized the digging of a small canal system to keep your plants watered. The weeds have been removed, and the hedge maze now actually has an exit. The skeletal remains strewn about the maze's dead ends have been cleared out. Okay, I don't remember the event saying that. But hard but rewarding work. I've learned much, like what bodies look like as they decompose. Alright, so we got 2 more holdings here we got to take out. That was pretty big. That puts us up to 33% war score. What is this? Craftsman. Okay, basically they want me to invest in creating a workshop in Toledo. We'll do that. And I think Toledo will stay the capital, even if I unite Spain. It's a very important, holy, and symbolic city. Though, yeah, actually, Madrid is in this tile, so yeah, of course we'll do that. We'll probably build another holding down the line. I think I know what I'm going to build too, but I'll talk about that much, much later. Let's get through this crusade first. Okay, and my wife has successfully sabotaged Marrakech. Good work, honey. Now, where else can we put you to work? Let's just have you scheme here at home. You know, I'm also remembering, leading armies, treasury. Okay. How's it looking right now? I've got 6% contribution to the crusade. Duke Maurice of Meath actually has the most. That's Meath. That's up here in Ireland, isn't it? Where's Meath? What's going on here? Try to type. There we go. Duchy of Meath. Okay, so he's no, he's English. Interesting. That could be a bit of a problem. Because if he's already a vassal, I don't know how this is going to play out. Okay, but we've taken all that. Let's come down here and get Seville, maybe, or should we take Granada? Granada is going to be pretty difficult to deal with, though. Alright, after giving my advice on a delicate matter, the courtier asked me to accept a small gift of gold for my thanks, except reluctantly. I can become charitable, or wasn't my advice worth more than a couple pennies? Oh, no. Okay, we've now become charitable. So, more diplomacy, better church opinion. Great. Gotta have good church opinion if I'm going to become a saint later. Which would be nice. I need to... That would be pretty cool. If obviously, we're not going to just play as Fernando II. We'll keep playing after that, but... It'll be pretty sweet if I could get him canonized down the line. Unless I can get him canonized while he's alive. Actually, I don't think so. I don't think that's possible. Alright, Navarra wants to join me in the war. Come on in, buddy. Alright, there is a group of carpenters in Toledo that are working together more and more, as well as taking on okay, basically support the Carpenters Guild. It's a good thing. They're trying to retake this holding to the north. Can we finish up in Seville? They got 6.5 fort level. Oh, looks like, yeah, the Teutonic Order under Heinrich Hermann just helped us. Woo! Look at these big old death stack armies roaming all over the southern part of the peninsula. This is awesome. They've got no chance. It looks like, though, the Crusaders lost the holdings they had down here. Alright, we've taken Seville. What's next? Carmona. Very good. Very good overall. How's this going? Lost control of Calatrava. Yeah, I know. I'll deal with it soon enough. Remember, where are the Knights of Santiago hanging out? If anything, they should be over here, right? In Santiago? Who knows? Doesn't matter. Not right now, anyway. I think I could actually take us up to 4 speed instead of 3. There's the Latin Empire helping out. Yeah. Whoa, what just happened over here? Looks like he's got his own problems at home, or there's a revolt or something. Defending in the war to revoke... Oh, he tried to revoke somebody's titles. Alright, we got a ruler that's unmarried. Oh no, my wife died. How? Murdered on the orders of Count Gonzalo of Molina. Bastard. Why? The fuck is your problem? He's envious. I'm gonna be envious of some. He's gonna be envious of the living when I'm done with him. Should I just get a claim on his title? So I could just kill him, but I think he'd be much angrier if I took what he owns. It's gonna cost me piety, but I've got it. Yeah, fuck this guy. He's gonna say no. Acceptance score minus 50. Count Gonzalo's merely. Oh, it's because I have free investiture law. He's not gonna let me do it. I'm gonna revoke your title, jerk. Do something. You're on my list. You're on my list. Special interest in you. I'm gonna deal with you. For sure. After this war. My beloved spy master is gone. And more importantly, I don't have an heir still, besides my father. We need to have a kid here somewhere. Okay, let's see what we can pull off. We could go for... No, I don't want my wife to be craven. Let's see here. I want somebody of high rank. Ooh, we can marry into the Byzantine Empire. That's how you start making those claims that we're, you know, legitimate heirs and all that. But I think she's too old. She's gonna be too old to have children. So we could go with the Latin Empire. Support the Catholics. They're supporting me, right? Yeah, she's got some bad traits, but the stewardship's decent. Let's just do it. And she's the relative of an emperor, which gives me some prestige. Alright, the Catholic Crusade for Andalusia has ended. Pope Alexander IV has won. Oh my gosh, I just looked at my stats in the top right. Wow. Victorious Crusaders. God has granted King Fernando II of Castile victory in the Crusade for Granada. Sultan Yusuf III of the Almohad Sultanate has been beaten at every turn through the war and has finally had to give up his holdings in Granada. King Fernando II has announced has granted the new lands of Granada to Leonor de Rivera. The Pope has made an announcement about the victory and virtues of the Crusaders as true, faithful protectors of the faith. With the Muslims being pushed out of their old lands, there are certainly more conflicts to come. All right, the Crusader Queen. After the long-fought battle for Granada, it has finally been restored to the faith. Leonor de Avera has stepped up to the throne as the beneficiary of Castile, becoming the queen of the Crusader state. Surely it will be hard to continue fighting at the fringe of Christendom, but everyone can agree Queen Leonor is the right person for the task. The Pope requests that the rest of the Christian world support this new kingdom as best they can and not let it once more fall to the infidels and heathens. So I can wish her luck, or if only it could have been me, you will now play as Queen Leonor of Granada instead of King Fernando of Castile. Oh, that's neat. We're not gonna do that though. That's cool though. That's cool that I could do that, but I won't. All right, so check this out. Now she's not my vassal, right? I don't think she would be. She's not, and that makes sense. But I'm her heir, so you know maybe we could plot to kill. No. She's fine. She's fine. And look at you, Sebastian, from spy master to king. Wait, what's your problem? Why don't you like me? Oh, he's still pissed about being fired from the council. I'm gonna have to deal with that for another 8 years. Wait a minute, what? Hold on a second. I've got an artifact? Oh, I have the Bone of St. Christopher of Antioch. Bone of St. Christopher of Antioch, given to King Fernando II of Castile by Pope Alexander IV for his participation in the Crusade for Andalusia. Nice. And I also have the Finger of St. Paul of Tarsus, given to me for my participation in the Crusade for Andalusia. Nice. Just need 8 more and I got a set. It'll be like an infinity gauntlet, but of Saints' fingers. I'll be so holy. And I apparently got tons of money. Look at that. Oh, I've got over 8,500 gold now, over 6,000 prestige, over 3,000 piety because of all of my contributions. Now, this is a little weird looking now. It looks like we have a Granada and a Granada. Okay, this is the Duke Guillermo. Yeah, Guglielmo, not Guillermo. Guglielmo of Murcia. Seems to be a major, he holds this major duchy here underneath my aunt Leonor. But as you notice, the Almohads are still in Spain. So we need to take care of that, obviously. So this means we are going to come up here. Why can we not prepare a Reconquest war? I've got the prestige, I've got the piety. What's the deal? Why am I not allowed to do that? Oh, is it because I'm in the middle of a war now? Maybe that's why. Holy war for Cordoba. What am I going to get out of this? I'll get some money. I'm going to lose piety? Am I reading that right? No, he loses piety. Okay, so we won that. We have a title now that can be usurped. The Kingdom of Navarra from Anso the 7th the Strong of Navarra. Why is oh, it's because I think these 2 counties are supposed to be part of Navarra, but I have them. Yep. Viscay and Najera. You better believe we're going to usurp that. Hey, man, maybe you can be my vassal. No. Loser. He's just a count now. You friggin' loser. Yeah, he kind of hates me. I wouldn't want you in here anyway, buddy. Okay, new spy master. Oh, I could have Sebastian, the King of Granada, become my spy master. That's really interesting. How's he gonna feel about me? Yeah, I still was recently fired. Okay, they haven't changed that. Well, we're gonna pick somebody else. You're gonna get fired again, jerk. Alright. Now, let's have you go do something useful. Like, go study some technology somewhere. In Navarra, I guess. Now I'm still proselytizing, or no, it looks like no, we're a totally Catholic kingdom now. We're done with that. Well, I'm also now known as the Sword of the Lord. That's freaking awesome. Man, I love Crusades. Okay, but we need to do something with my council here. We're gonna have you research some cultural tech down here in Toledo, and so here's what I'm gonna do with this money. I was talking about spending. We are going to build a brand new temple here in Toledo to celebrate and thank God for allowing us to put our aunt on the throne. So we'll get building that temple right now. Next, can we do the... Yes, now, prepare Reconquest War. Let's see. So I had to be Obviously, it was because I wasn't at peace that I wasn't able to set this up, but it says I have to be an adult at peace, not a prisoner, and I got to have all the prestige, and there must be no active reconquests already happening in the Iberian Peninsula. So we'll go ahead and prepare for that. Although that's going to be the end of the episode. In the next one, we'll keep reconquesting the Iberian Reconquest. As the last in a long line of attempts to try to reconquer the Iberian Peninsula, King Fernando II of Castile has begun preparing his troops and looking for allies for a new Iberian campaign, trying to restore parts of the peninsula to Christendom. King Fernando II has spent a noticeable amount of resources and sent out a call to gather troops from all around the region. With the Christians planning for war, the other faiths have started assembling their troops to defend themselves. It is only a matter of months or maybe a year before the two sides will clash together once more, desperately trying to claw their way to more land in Iberia. Iberia belongs to Christianity. Let me just check something here. I still have raised army levies. Whoops. No need to be pissing off my vassals if I don't have to. Another ghost wife. Some freaky stuff going on down there in Muslim Spain. This is why we gotta get them out of here. It's just nothing but trouble. So, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the episode. We got a nice chunk of Spain back in Christian hands, but not all of it. And in the next one, we will check out some of these new Reconquista mechanics. And I'll try to get that next episode up before the release of the actual Holy Fury, so you guys could check it out. Thanks again, Paradox, for the early access. You all have a wonderful day. Subscribe if you haven't already, and click the bell so you're always notified whenever a new episode in this series goes up. Bye.